Hey guys, Takuyasugi here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is hero 176, Bubble Fighter. So don't let his angry face fool you. He is a kind of a joyful kind of hero. It's just that face there, celebrating like Chun-Li. It is a premium hero, so you'll have to spend a little extra moolah to purchase this character. So basics. So first off, you do have an ammo resource on this character. This guy is very range intensive. So 3-hit basics, 2-3, that will consume up to 3 little pellets of your bubble ammo. I'm assuming that's like a soap water gun kind of business. And you see it puts like a little mark on someone, and the mark gradually dissipates. But 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1. So it takes 7 shots to bubble status someone, and while they're in the bubble, unfortunately they will not take damage from your subsequent shots. However, if they are bubble-fied, that can give you time to get close and then hold D, and then that can knock them away and then slam them down. This is going to be an integral part of your moveset here, and I'll show you why in just a little bit. But mostly, I don't think you're going to be using the basics as much, but you'll probably be using the whole D more so than anything. But you can also dash in between while shooting your whole Ds. It resets it and everything, but it's pretty efficient. You can diagonal dash. I have to actually use my keyboard for that because I'm using the controller. But you can pretty much dash in any direction, and that's your reload animation there. Your reload does kind of take a little bit. I don't think you can cancel it manually to actually reload. So let me try this here. So everything I'm pressing besides weapon skill will allow you to cancel out of that. I don't know why nothing else lets you cancel out of that. I guess it's to kind of add some punitive measures to balance the character. I don't know about that or not, but whatever. So moving on to the hold D. Hold D, you can just continuously shoot your bubbles, unlike the basic attacks, and until it wears down. So if you're wanting to, you can even dash in between this as well. It keeps up the pressure a lot easier. I mean, this is the way you're probably going to be playing the character, to be honest. A lot of hold D and rather than basic attacking. So it's going to be wild using that. So off of this is actually very interesting. You can do your hold D when they're bubble-fied, and that'll knock them back and slam them down. It'll knock them back for quite a distance as well. This actually does pretty significant damage if you get your shots. He does do very good damage with his shots, and you can do follow-ups like I'm doing here. I think I got like 6 shots there. So I'll show you the technique to do combos on him in a minute. But we'll get into that in a minute. So just for now, I gave you like kind of a sneak peek into how to get this guy's infinite going. But it's a little sneak peek there. I'll explain it more in detail a little bit here. But let's continue here. So hold D, you can move around. It auto targets. It hits airborne. If it catches airborne, you're going to get a lot of easy shots and probably free bubble fights. Be sure you try to reload as much as you can while they're bubble fight. If you have, let's say you can get down to about, I would say 8 or 9 shots and reload and still have time to kick. Depends on how far you are away from someone. So let's get it down to about 9 or 10 here. So we'll do 7 shots here. Oh shoot, we can still get our last I think 4 shots off. 2, 3, 4. And then we can reload, and we can gradually walk forward on the reload and still have time to get that kick. So that's a trick you're going to want to learn. You're going to want to reload in between your shots, and while you're reloading, walk forward into range to do that kick for the bounce down. And then you'll try the follow-ups that I'm going to show you here in just a moment. So moving on for now, dash attack. So dash attack is a 3-hitter as well. The interesting thing about this, and Tujin pointed this out to me, is that your dash attack shots actually are not consuming ammo. So that's pretty, I believe that's a bug. Because that makes no sense that your basic attacks, which are essentially the same, do not consume ammo on your dash attacks. I mean, that's crazy. Look at that my meter's not going down on dash attacks. So if you want free pressure, there you go. You can actually still dash off of that as well. So if you want to conserve ammo, that's another way to do it. So dash attack, and get your free shots, turn shot and everything. I think you can turn shot. Let's see. Very tricky. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to do the infinite ammo turn shot. I don't know how. That's very tricky to learn. That'll be something maybe to work on. But moving on. Hold D dasher basically puts you into the hold D animation, just like your regular hold D. So it's basically the same thing. Jump attacks. So jump attacks, you can do still 3 shots with the normal light D taps, but your hold D will do, like, you know, as many shots as you can get as you can land, just like the ground passive. It's basically the same thing in the air. The catch in the air is that you can actually air dash, and you can air dash off shots, and it's kind of neat that you can get so much distance with these shots. But this is going to be an integral part of doing your loops with combos and stuff. What you want to do with your air dasher and light D hit is you want to air dash as soon as you jump up, and then you want to hold D. Pardon me, and that will actually land you on the ground in front of someone in order to follow up off your bounce back. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this here. So that's 6 shots. So let's do 7. So let's go ahead and knock them back. Do it quickly. And then we got the follow-ups here. So I got it a little bit messed up there, but you can get that combo free as long as you learn the little air dasher part. So I didn't do it that well that time. It's something you really got to work on the character. Air dash hold D very quickly. And this allows you to follow up. So right there we go. I got more bubbles, and you can still follow this up even further, so you can keep doing combos, and if you reload in between, you've got yourself an infinite. And I'm going to show you how to do the infinite off this move here. So this move here is basically the same as your regular shots. They all count as like one charge on the attacks. You know, it's like a little puddle. It travels in a little arc, and you can actually do it off your dash attack as well if you want a nice little surprise. It does have a massive hitbox, so let me pull up my characters here in a second to just show that. And it will bubble fight people as long as you can get up to 7. So let's show the hitbox on this. Let's get a nice little crowd there. So that looks good enough. So you can see the hitbox is pretty darn decent, so you can throw that out once in a while at range. But mostly you're going to want to use that as a 7th shot ender. So let's say I'm trying to do that aforementioned combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's reload. Then we'll hold D again. Do our dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, see, I messed it up. I got it on the weird looking HQ part there. So hopefully you guys have caught on to what I'm trying to do here. So reload. And we'll do the hold D. And we'll dash in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stop at 6. Then there we go. We got the ground and pound version, and this makes it a lot easier than trying to keep someone from falling on your follow-ups. And that will allow you ground. That will allow you to reload again. Let's try to get it here again. 7. Make sure you reload in between if you can. This is the integral part of the infinite here. So I didn't do my air dasher that well that time. So you really got to be on point with this kind of thing. But if you can figure this out, this character is going to be godlike, because he does so much damage off this business. 5, 6. I screwed it up. But you get the general idea. On the follow-up, do 6 shots for the airborne. And, you know, hopefully they don't have a headband. If they have a headband, you're screwed. But, I mean, you'll still have 6 free shots. I mean, so it's still going to work out if you can hit them with a subsequent shot. Then you do the block in the air after the 6th shot when they fall to the ground, and then they're going to be bubble fired. You can reload, you can walk into them again, and repeat the process over and over as long as you reload. So it's very efficient to work on that combo there, and that's pretty much his only combo, I believe. I mean, he does have some other stuff going on, but you know, he looks simple. He's got very few attacks in his set. But learning those attacks and how they work together, and you know, making it work for you, that's the key of this character. So yeah, make sure you use that as the ender on your combo juggles and stuff. So defensive properties, I actually haven't tested the feint versions or recoveries or anything, so I'm going to do that here right now. So nothing on the weapon skill. Oh, looks like the armor skill is a half feint counter. By the way, the armor skill will also deflect projectiles, so it works a little bit like Nangin's armor, but it's stationary, so you'll have to kind of linger around it. But look how long it lasts. It lasts quite a while. So, you know, if you have annoying cowboy, Robin Hood, that's your sanctuary. They can just walk away from it, though, but that's your sanctuary. You can hang out in that thing. So let's try the helmet and the trinket skill as well. So helmet, looks like no recoveries either. And I'm pretty sure the trinket's not a half faint counter, and no, it is not. No air recoveries either. But you do have a deflect on the character, so deflect. There we go. I get it on the third one. So your defensive properties on Bubble Fighter are the armor, which deflects projectiles, and his deflect. So let's check out the other skills here. Weapon skill. Throw down a bunch of rockets that will bubblefy people. This will allow you to go into your combo. 1, 2, 3. See, I screwed it up already. So yeah, this is the free way to get your bubble. It's very, very nice to get into your combos off this. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 6 maybe. Nope, lost my charge. That's okay. You get the idea. So weapon skill, pretty useful. I'm pretty sure it does hit grounded as well. Let's just go ahead and put that to the test here. Just fall down, DFK, and then you'll be good. Boom, there you go. So it does reset. It does reset. Very nice. By the way, if you were curious about how the bubble functions, it's not comboable like that, but you could still, off the knockback, you could still swap into a different character. So, to work on your juggles with another character. So if you want to use it in conjunction with another character and someone's got like some recoveries that you don't want to fool with, you can still do that. He is pretty other character friendly like that. So the armor scale, once again, that deflects projectiles. I don't have anything that really does projectiles in HQ that I can really show you, as far as I know. You can see it's not going to work on me doing that. It's not going to work on the outside in. But yeah, you get the idea. It's pretty much a projectile deflection kind of system. Helmet skill. Now here's a fun one. You heal yourself. I'm pretty sure that would heal others as well. It looks like it has like a big aura, but I can't really test that on my own. And trinket skill, you can pull up a little targeting reticule. It goes this far. When you push your D key, it'll pull out a little squirt gun summoner, and this thing will actually bubblefy people pretty rapidly, I would say. So if you want to put that out behind someone and then shoot it in conjunction with it, it actually seems like it. It seems like it might actually bubblefy people faster than the default gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. No, it's still 7. It's still 7, but you get the idea. And it looks like it doesn't hit grounded, unfortunately, but it still could help you with your pressure situations and getting people bubble-fied. It does not hit multiple targets, however, so let's go ahead and show how this works on multiple targets. You can see the weapon skill is going to hit multiple targets pretty freely. But the trinket skill, it's just going to pick and choose who to shoot. It's not going to hit multiple people at once unless they're like really clustered together. Even then, it's not very, AOE capable. So that will about do it for Bubble Fighter here today, guys. So hopefully, you enjoy this character. It's not quite Thunderbird. It does have a distinctly different feel than Thunderbird. Thunderbird, you're pretty much knocking someone off really quickly. This guy, you want to work on your combos and stuff because he does good damage. So, rush in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he fell off. Darn you, DevK. But if he would have fell to the ground, we would have hit him with that. And then, repeated the process. 1, 2, 3. See, I screwed it up. So it does take some work to learn those combos. You can do it, but it does take some work to learn those combos. Where you want to start with first is learn this little quick dash here, because if you don't do that, if you try that like too high, it's not going to give you enough time most of the time. So do it quickly, and that'll give you time to get close enough to do those combos. If you just do the air dasher, it's not going to give you enough time, but by far, it's not going to give you enough time. So yeah, that'll do it for Bubble Fighter here today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Yatta!